Hello to all you fashion enthusiasts and fashion designers that are adding extra services to your businesses to create another income. So today let's talk about alterations. Now you might think, I'm not going to do alterations, but let me tell you that there is a huge market for alterations in your sewing business because people are real people. Their body shapes are, everyone is unique. They have a different body proportion, a different body length, a different body structure, and everybody is not one size fits all, like in the retail clothing shops when you buy a set size, and that set size is according to the chart. It's a certain amount of measurement on the bust, a certain measurement on the waist, and a certain on the hip, and that gives you your basic size. But come on, let's be realistic. We all know that we have got real bodies and the garments don't always fit us properly in the shops. What happens if you're very petite or you're tall and you go by the same size? It's definitely going to fit differently on both body shapes, correct? Right. So alterations is something that you can offer as an extra sideline, service to your existing designing and sewing business. You can be targeted to do clothing for men. You can alter their pants. You can, taper the legs. You can even adjust the waistline, if it needs to be taken in or let out. And what about all those women that are pear-shaped, that have got the tiniest little waist, but they've got a very curvaceous sort of bum area, and the clothes just don't fit them properly in their waistline? There are so many of those women out there because the majority of women are pear-shaped. And the garments in the clothing stores are not created and designed for pear-shaped women. So there's definitely a huge market for you to actually solve their problem. And what about people that have got very long arms, okay? And they need to maybe have a few lengths added, some centimeters of length added to their jackets and their tops. You could always add a trim or lace or, binding or another fabric the same color. We can always do something or take out the hem. Now, what about people that are very short and they find that their skirts are too long, their pants are too long, and they're absolutely drowning in the clothing because it's too long, it doesn't fit their body proportion. So you can always, shorten lengths on jackets for them, shorten the lengths on the trousers, maybe taper it in a little bit as well, even maybe shorter the sleeve length. So there's definitely a market for you. And what about, if people are finding that, their legs are quite skinny, and the pants is too wide, they just want to taper it in a little bit. So there's so many things that you can offer. And what about adding shoulder pads to jackets that, people that have got, sloped shoulders? By adding a little bit of height in the shoulder is going to make them look more structured, more finished off. They're definitely going to have more confidence because now suddenly their shoulders look upright and up straight. They actually look better, and their whole, body posture will absolutely change. And what about people that come to you for zips that are broken, that need to be replaced and repaired? That's something you can add as well. What about children's clothing? There are so many things you can offer, in clothing alterations to make an extra income for yourself. So why not consider it? If you don't know how to do any alterations, I have got a full online course with 22 tutorials to show you step by step how to do alterations, plus a little bit of a refashion bonus ideas which you can add to your business as well, plus all the PDF documentation to start off your business with some checklists and tick lists of what you need and how to price your garments, etc. So there's a lot of things you can do out there to generate more money with the skills and the talents that you already have with your sewing. So until next time, you go out there and you absolutely just rock your style and be creative with your fashion and your sewing and make a difference. Okay, ciao for now.